time repeated questions. Most of the time, these questions are being asked by our existing and the newly recruited. So they need to understand the grading timeline, first of all, the grading legend, understanding the midterm impacts on the grades, and attendance, the most important thing of all. And then we have the grades change. Moving on to our next, which is grades. The grades are as final whenever we have exams. Only the instructors are allowed to grade the students at that time when we do normally open the grading for all faculty, for all existing and for the uni. Grades are as finals as given by the instructors unless there is a reason exists for a change. Normally, the grade change policy is clearly stated in the academic catalog, so you can refer what are actually the reasons that commonly being asked by or that is written there. So grading time and grading will always open on and close on the stipulated timeline when we have started the exams. Normally for this fall, we will have our exams on in January 2025, and that will remain open in the mid of February. That would be around 5th of February. So all university faculty members, they have been informed by the email and through the SMS as well, just to give them a slight follow-up to be upload the grades timely. So this summer, the summer that has just gone, that was like an optional, but we do have our students who are graduating this year, so they took summer as well as our ongoing students. They also started registering their courses just to get their courses and to get the degree requirements on time. For the summer, we had opened the grading on the 15th of the August, and that was remained open on the 30th. So this is a grading legend that has been used in the Foreman for a long time. So here you can see the point value of a grade A and the numerical value where the student is actually standing. Suppose the student is on 94 or 95, you can mark him or her A grade. Then we have an A minus, the point value is 3.7. And that point value, which you can see is the 4, 3.7, 3.3, and so on, that would reflect on the student's official transcript. And you will also see that there is a point value. For the B plus, there is 87 to 89. That means that the student has been in good academic standing. So far we have a D, F, or NS. So F, you can simply assign an F to a student who is below passing grade. The passing is like 60 to 66% in the course. So if a student who has been registered in the course and for some reason he is not attending even a single class, then you can simply assign an NS grade. That means he did not attend a class. And we have seen there are so many cases where students come up with is an excuse to the instructors that due to some other reasons they were like not shown. But that again depends on the instructors and the HOD decision if they want to assign or if they want to pass the grade. Then we have an withdraw. Right now, we are academic offices dealing with the official withdraw because we have already gone through the add and drop. Add and drop had just been ended on the 6th of September for this fall 2024. And we have now just working on the withdraws. Even though many of our foreman faculty will receive a notification whenever a student is requesting to withdraw or officially withdraw from the course. So they will be getting a notification only just to be sure that the student is like withdrawing the course. And for that withdrawing, we have the deadline, which is the 15th of the November this year. So students can withdraw from a course if he or she is not willing or he's not able to understand or not going to pop up with the course. They will withdraw the course. Then we have an administrative withdrawal in AW. That is entirely on the thing which is like a student. Suppose a student who has repeated a course on a better grade. We only allowed the students to repeat a course on D plus, D, F, NS, or W grade. If a student found to repeat a course on C minus, C, C plus, or higher, we mark them an AW, which is administrative withdrawal. So sometimes when the registration opens, students will receive a message when they are going to acknowledge the course. If they have already register the course and earn the grade in that. And if they want to earn a higher grade, suppose if a student has taken a course and he has earned a B grade, so the empower will give them a message that do you want to acknowledge it? So if they acknowledge, the course will be registered. And for some reasons, if they want to continue, then they would be AW in the afterwards. And then we have incomplete. Incomplete is sometimes there are many students who are having some medical issues. Some are facing some circumstances which are beyond their control. So in that circumstances, only the instructor can check their issues, or they can even have a look on their medical certificates. If they found everything is legit, they can give them an incomplete. For the incomplete timeline, there is a 6 weeks time frame that has been given to a student. They can summarize, or they can sum up all every activity, the assignments, or anything that has been given by the instructors to the students. They have a 6 weeks timeline. They need to complete within the 6 weeks, and then instructors are having the 2 weeks just to sum up with the grade, and they will have to send the grade to the academics. So this is actually all the things are from the grading legend. And then we have another thing, which is attendance. That is most of the time, normally students are just attending very few of the classes. They just took only first four classes, and then they are in coming to the instructors at the end of the classes, and they come up with some reasons they have just faced. So it's again depend on the instructors or the HOD, the decisions they make. They want to pass the students, or if they are not going to pass the students, they will have to give them an answer to it to repeat the course in the coming semesters. So every students are expected to attend the classes and the lab sessions. Labs, for instance, if any one of you are having from the sciences, they are having their lab sessions as well. The students are encouraged, and they are also, we as an academics, we also encourage them to take the classes and the lab sessions too. Students who miss the classes, and they are less likely to succeed in the requirements of the course. Again, the course requirements, the course outlines, and everything has been done and settled by the instructors. There is a university policy for their attendance, which is 67%. That is a minimum requirement of faculty for the form that have been given to the faculty. And if any of the instructors of any faculty member they want to have higher requirements, they can have it on their course outlines. Each teacher's outlines they have shown the expectations for the class attendance for the students to attend, and in their course syllabus. Teachers are expected to keep the accurate records of the student attendance so they can come up with afterwards with the grade. Many of the instructors are having a 10 percentage weightage of the class participations or attendance, 20%, and so on. Another thing we have, if a student does not attend the percentage that has been set by the instructor, the course instructor of the syllabus, or the lab sessions, he will not be permitted to take the final exams. And again, that has been a decision which is been between the head or the instructor. Then comes we have interim or the final. Normally at anyone, most of the time, fewer of your, if you go through grading, if you see, you will see interim option. So we do not recommend our faculty to grade the class, because when if you suppose if you took the midterm exam and then you mark the grades on Empower, that would publish on their students' official transcript. For that purpose, if mistakenly if you do that, you can reach to academics. So we will assign them an incomplete and I grade. So later on, you can change afterwards when you took the final exams, you can change the incomplete to the proper grade, whatever he or she earned. So all faculty members are requested that they have to grade the class or an individual student only when we open the grading. So always select the final option, because you will be seen an option interim or final. So you have always to select the final. So here is some of the screenshots. Um, okay, can you hear me now? Is it okay? Okay, I'll be a bit louder now. Okay, so here are some screenshots. Here is the faculty class list. Basically, this is on your Empower. So I will actually show you the demonstration after that. So how you can actually go through the empowered to grade or assigned in students the grades actually. So this is the faculty class list basically. Then we have another thing is a grade change. For instance, if you assign a grade to a student and later on there might be some of your Excel sheet issues or formula issues, you can change the grade. So if you feel that the grade that has been entered incorrectly while uploading the grade, you can change through the grade change request tab that I can show later on now. Then we have uh, I think another one, suppose there are many students who have some opportunities. Let's say there are a student who are having a U grade application and they need the grade to be uploaded. So you can even upload the grade of an individual student rather than you have to wait for the grading for the whole class. If that student grading is done or completed by you by checking all the quizzes requirements and other course things, you can upload the individual student grade during the time when the grading is open. So here is a grade change request. So how you can actually do that. So this is a tab. Basically, I took the screenshot for you just to give you an overview. You can see here is that is Rahil Shazan. He's our head of academics. So the term which is 24, the course which is Unit 100 section by default is an A. The prime instructor by default will be Rahil Shazan, and the grade type you see is final. You can, if you want to change the grade, you think that the grade has been entered incorrectly, you can type the roll number of a student or the name. So we asked our faculty normally to type the roll number. That would be easiest or convenient just to track the student. Once you see the roll number you entered, you have to click on the get list. You can see the roll number, the name, and the grade that has already been assigned. And if you think that the grade you entered incorrectly, suppose the student is actually earning B plus, so you can click on the proposed grade. You will see from A to F grades, and you can change the grade over. You must have to type the reason. What are the reason? What causes this that you have to change it? And then once you click on the submit button, that would the request would go to the academics directly. So yes, this happen only when you have uploaded. Yeah. No, no. At that time, ma'am, we recommend because if you took the midterm, right? So once you see that the grade has been supposed a C grade of a student at the midterm grading time, and the student is earning a C. So we ask the faculty do not enter the C grade. If you enter the C grade, that would pop up on the student transcript. So you can keep a record in your Excel file, or you can keep somewhere else as well. Hmm. No, no, no. We do not recommend. You do not keep. You yes. At the end. At the end. Yes. Altogether final. Yes. Out of it. Yes. Yes. So that would open in fall next year. That would be in round of 13 or 14 of Jan next year. We will send messages or emails. You will get to know that. Okay. Okay. Which question? Okay. So our faculty, the in-person faculty has asked a question that what do we do? Suppose we have taken the interim or the midterm, basically the midterm marks. So you can keep or you can summarize all the assignments or the assessments of the student at the end of the final exams when we do have open, when we actually send you the notification that you can upload the grade. At the midterm timeline is actually been set by the faculty. You can even check with the head that when we can take the midterm exams of the students. Normally, after, as I've said, that withdrawn timeline that is on the 15th of November. Afterwards, you can set the midterm dates anytime you can take an exam of the midterm. But at the end, you have to keep a record in your Excel file that you have to summarize the exact final grade of the student and upload it during when we start the grading. And the grading will open on 14th of Jan next year. We do send you the dates. The tentative dates will be sent to the faculty later on. So moving on to the next slide. Uh, this one is the grade change request. Suppose you entered whole class grades and the grades have been published. Here you can see this is your class. For example, there is a Univ 100 Section A class, and all the grades of the students are uploaded, current grade. If all of you can see, these are the current grades, and these are the proposed grade. These grades are submitted at that time when we opened the grading, and that was in back 2024. So you can only upload the grade when we start 2024 fall grading. So once you upload the grade, and if you think all the class grades are submitted incorrectly, suppose you have an error in your Excel file, a tabulation error you've seen in your Excel sheets, you can change all the grades in the proposed grade tab. Click on that and you will have to change it, and you have to just state the reason here for each student, and then click the submit button. That will come up to the academics. So next we see incomplete. What is the purpose of an incomplete? Why do we give an incomplete to a student? Normally, many students they have like an issues, as I've said in early few minutes, that there are many students that they have some medical issues, they had some other circumstances that are beyond their control. So you, in that circumstances, you can have a meeting with them and you can ask for the medical certificates. Though a grade of incomplete states what incomplete means that some proportional part of the course requirements have been met by a student, but that student has been good in the academic standing, but due to weather conditions, or he had some incidents, or God forbids any accident, you can even check the reports, or you can assign them an I. And for the incomplete grade, you can have give the students a 6 weeks timeline, that is of the following semester. In the judgment of instructor, the student has been in the good standing, but is facing any emergency situation, as I said, and that would be beyond his or her control. So you, in that scenarios, you can assign an I grade. 16 days, 6 weeks. Yeah, that 6 weeks. That depends on the instructor. Yeah, they're the flexible dates for the incomplete, right? Yes. So here we see student must submit the work within the 6 weeks of the following semester if the work is not completed or submitted by the student. Suppose you have given the student to submit the work, any assignments or the face-to-face quizzes, or whatever the things that you have given. If the student is unable to submit any of the deliverables that has been given by the instructors, that would automatically change to NR. So incomplete should never be given to a student who has a very poor progress during the entire semester, even if he has come up with some excuses. You should remain with your decision. You can give them an F or whatever. If he's an NS, which means no show, that means that student never attended your class. So, and if he wants an extra time, you can give them you can repeat the course in the next. So they are very rare chances. It again depends the instructor's discretion if they want to sympathetically check the students' progress. If they see that students are having very severe issues, medical issues, so again that makes sense that instructors can do the grading if they are willing. So time for the next, that is a demonstration. So I'll moving to this. So here is your Empower. Whenever you log into your Empower, you must all have been given the credentials through the HR or Human Resource Department format. So this is actually the main page of your Empower. Once you log in into your Empower, you have seen there are different tabs. So right now we have our major concern, which is student records. The student records actually contain many other different things that you can see: the course schedule, student schedule, and student schedule summary. Then we have a faculty class list, grading, advices list, and other details. So for the grading concern, as I'm here for the grading basically, so I'll let you know about how you will do that. So once you click on, once you are all logged in after during the time when you see that you are logged in, you can click on, yeah, this one is a home page. You have to go through the student records, click on student records, and then there is a faculty class list and grading. Once you go through the faculty class list, so this is another window which shows here are the current filter settings. The person is Sir Goha, and the term is an IAP, Intensive English. So you have to change the filter settings. So you just click on change, and these are the fields that you have to just change. Here is 2024 fall, and then even many of you will have more than one course. So normally this instructor is having a univ course with associated with him. So he's a 100 course basically, and then the section is a K. This field is not required basically. So even if you see there are other things, but you can even overlook it. Then you can see return to previous page. You can click on return, and then you can come to this page. And there is a faculty class list. So you have to, once you click on change, this one, and then you return to previous page, you have seen faculty class list. So here is a course. Even if you have more than one course associated with your name, suppose Univ 100, political science, biology, and there are so many other courses. So these you can see over here. This one is a class roster, a grading roster. Normally, you can do grading over here, the grading roster. Then we have an attendance. So first, I'll go with the class roster. What does it? Once you click on it, you can check. These are the students that are basically registered in Univ 100 K section in this fall 2024. So these are the details of the students. Okay. So next we have a grade change. As I said, a grade change. So you can simply go to the grade change, and that would work only when you upload the grade, and that will take place in next year in Jan, Feb. So you can select the term, the course, the section, and the by default the instructor name is there, Goha. And here you can type any student name, and once you click on get list, that instructor name will appear. Right now there are no return queries because there are no grade assigned basically to this students. So just moving back to the student records, we can go to class list, and here is a class list again. Once we click on that, here is a grading roster. Once you click on grading roster, so here you can see this is the students registered enrollment, you can say, in your classes. And here you can see interim and final. So right now, the only option we have is an interim is a midterm because we haven't opened the grading right now. Once you click on midterm, you can see these are the input grade types. So here you can see different grades over here. So NS or from here. If you mistakenly or select any of the grade or submit by chance, that would reflect on the student's transcript. So the student will come to you and will ask that he hasn't earned anything or he hasn't secured a C grade or a B grade. So you have to contact to us. So we will change them to an incomplete. So moving back. Yes. Yes, only the final. No midterms. No midterm. The midterm, is only giving you an option, but we have. Yes, always. You guys have to select the final when we open the grid. Okay. Then we have an attendance. That is the main thing. Uh, Here is the details, the dates. Once you guys go through it, you can see attendance. The dates are here, the attendance code. What does it mean? So if a student is absent, you can select an absent or leave, present, similarly like that. Suppose this student, this one, Muhammad Ali, is present, so you can mark present and submit. This means that the student is present on today's date. For example, we are having today's, let's say it's this date. So this student is present in the class. So you can click on that present or select that and just click on save button. That would means that the student is present in the class. So going back again, okay. So how you guys can, the last thing is how you guys can check the student transcript from your Empower portal. There are many questions that are being asked to us, that how we can know that if a student is asking to us that they want to register the class or they want to repeat the class. You can even check their academic standing, how many grades they have earned, and suppose you can go an overview of it. You can change it simply. You can go to this change person. There hasn't been anything, but we can go to records, faculty class list, and this one. Suppose we want to check this student. We can select the roll number and click on the change, the blue button. Once you click on the change, you have to click over here, this button, change person, and you have to enter the student ID, and then start the search. Once you click on start search, you can see the student details, his address, his contact number, his email address, even that you can email him as well. But for that, right now we want to check his unofficial transcript. You have to click over here on his roll number, and then you can go to student records. You can see the person has changed. Previously, it was a Gohar Ayub. Now it's Muhammad Ali because we have select this student specifically. So now we can go back to student reports. Then this these three tabs under schedule information, you have to select this one, course schedule. Again, you can see this, the university. Basically, you can see other sections as well. Normally we have seen there are the courses that are being offered, and you can even check how many courses seats basically are left in the course. So this is less likely to be concern of us. uh, we can go back to change here, student schedule detail. So this is what I'm asking actually, or saying this is the student's information. He's a business major student. He has registered two major courses of business 101 and other general courses. So here you can see this his unofficial transcript, and he has been registered in 2024 full. And if he has been taken any other semester, the upcoming semester, which is spring 2025, you can even see his enrollment next year. And if you want to check the timings of the class, whether he's attending, your advisor is actually attending his, you can see student schedule summary. And here you can see Univ 100. Here is a begin or end date. Math 100, class timings, instructor details, where the instructor is actually in which building, the room number, the timings, and everything of the instructor is visible here. So this is one thing that has been asked by our faculty, how we can check our student academic standing. So basically, this is our freshman Unit 100 instructor. So he has already registered one course. So another thing, you can click over grading from here as well. One option is from here, faculty class list. Another one is from the grading. You can go through it directly and click over here, and that would take you to the grading roster. Once you click here, and here you will see again the same thing. Can you download the attendance list? Yes, you can. There's a PDF. Yeah, you can do that, sir. You can even ask the academics that if you want the class list, we will provide the students' class list to the concerned faculty. So, Yes, it is highly recommended to take attendance on Moodle, but if you want to take it on a paper, that's fine. You can keep the record. So this is it. Some rooms the computer is not available. Yeah, sometimes they are few rooms. Yeah. Mm. Yes. Yes. So this is it now. So far, if you guys have any questions from my side, you can ask.
Thank you so much, Mr. Irfan. The online participants are requested to please state your questions in the chat box, and the
Okay.
expert will respond to them.
Okay. Is the recording available for this session? Yes. Yes. Yeah. You will be seeing the recording. Even that Sir Goha will provide you the
Yeah,
recording.
we'll be sharing the recording within 2 days. We'll upload them on the YouTube channel.
Any questions? So, okay.
Irfan sir, if you can repeat the question so that people on Zoom can hear
Okay.
what.
There is a faculty person who wants to check the gradings, the roster. So yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. No, 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 no. That will not work over here. Yes. No, you do not have to enter the marks here. We have, okay, okay, I can repeat that. So suppose we have a midterm. For instance, we have a midterm grading. So this student, this one, he had scored 78 or 80%. So you can mark him a grade here. You can assign a grade. You do not have to put the marks. There is no field that can show you that you can enter the marks. You have to just grade him. You have to just select the grade. Suppose he has C plus or D plus, A, B plus, whatever the grade he has. So, yes, yes, you do. Yeah. No. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Okay. Students will be able to see only that grade. Mhm, yes. Not able to see that all the marks. Yes, they are not able. Yes. Okay. So in the chat box, we have a few questions. Can you please show again how to see any student's transcript on in Power? So I can go back to answer this question. How we can check the student transcript? Okay. So you can go through faculty class list to check the student transcript. Suppose we need to check any of there is a student Harun Arar. Uh, you can go through it. You can copy the student roll number, and then you can click over change. This change. Click change, then change person. Then you can type here ID, roll number, and you guys can see the name will appear. So here is the name and roll number of a student, his address, and his contact details and email. And you can go back to here, student records, and this one, the detail. If you can check his transcript, you want to see his transcript, you can click student detail. So here is the student information, his registered courses, and whatever the grades will later on he earned. Uh, will pop up here. Attain this area grade. The grade will appear over here this way, and you can even check his points, current points. His total overall GPA will appear over this place. So there is another question in the chat box, which is what if students enroll for a class in the third week? How we check and verify the name? Okay, there are many students. They have taken the approval. Let's suppose in this fall, uh, they have been given approval through the vice rector office to register the course in the third week or in the upcoming week, just because they had some medical concerns on whom they have some issues at their end, because some of students are from remote areas, you can say from Sindh, where there is a less internet, or from the northern areas in northern side of Pakistan, there is a lesser chance of internet. So vice sectors, they have given the permission by checking their progress, and they have allowed. So even you can email to academic office. So we will let you know once we receive the approval, and then we have registered students. Then there is another. Okay, this has been done. How can we send academic alerts to students regarding their short attendance? So academic alerts are actually being dealt by Sir Ratik. Most of you may know Sir Ratik Rahman. He's actually dealing with academic alerts. So you can take the form from the website. You can visit FC College website. You can go to students forms. If our internet is working, I can show you how you can see. Just give me a minute. This is the main page of FC College website. So once you can scroll down the page, even that you can, from here, you can also go to your Empower as well. You can move the cursor drop down. So our question is how we can check and send this alerts to the students. You can click over here, this tab, this student, click on students. These are academic resources, academic calendar, catalogs. You can click over here. You can check the catalogs and academic forms. You can just click over academic forms. So this one is academic alert. Once you click over here, this is the form, academic alert. You can type or you can write the name, the roll number, course, advisor name, and whatever the reasons, low tests, poor attendance, and that, or he has been poor class participation, you can fill it and submit to Professor Atikura, or you can even directly email him. So this one is another thing. Okay, moving on to another chat box question. Um, okay, yes. Okay, you can. Okay, just give me a second. Just go over here, grading, um, student attendance. Okay. Okay, for some reason, right now, the Empower is like not allowing to export the attendance this minute, but it can give you the record. Here you can see the dates. These are the dates that actually the class is being on the dates. So you can mark the. You can even take the copy, or you can print, or you can have it. No, for the grading, ma'am, you have to, once the grades are uploaded, we have class rosters. You can ask academics, so we can provide you the class grading process. Yes. Okay. Okay. Well, sir, I think the Moodle session has just been on the last week, Monday. So I think if you haven't attended the Moodle session, okay, okay, you haven't. Okay.
The video is uploaded on the YouTube CT YouTube channel, and they can visit the IT office. It's room number 116. Miss Rafia Shah is there, so she can help.
Okay, you can go to this the first floor, 116 IT office, and you can ask them for the. Is this YouTube channel access? Yes. Yes. So CLT has a YouTube channel. We can also share it with once the session ends. So all the sessions are uploaded here. So, is there any option to import the grades just from one thing, the grading, or we have to enter each student grade manually? Yes, you have to enter each student grade manually. Right. Yes. There is no option to import and then to enter. Yes, you just have to enter over here. Yes. No, no, there is no.
I've shared the CLT YouTube channel. This is the link. You can see this is the model basics video, which was conducted 4 months ago. And you can go to videos and so we'll be also uploading this Empower orientation video on YouTube within 4 hours. There you
Is two. That's the first. Okay. But then I see the record, there is one A and one B. Somehow it's from that sitting. He must have. Okay, when you took the class, first class. It's the date. Okay, you might not have been. Okay, there might be an error, I guess, but it should show you an A, just one. It should show you an A instead rather than two. Yes. So this he has a, this page actually showing the student has just attended one class, but he is absent on this day. So you must have since the option of L1 and here is L1, A1, there is also A1. Like this. Okay, you can actually send this only this screenshot to the IT and they will let you know why they is showing this to you. Yes. Who is the rough share, Sean. Right.
we do not have any other questions from the Zoom participants. Do we have any questions from the in-person participants? Sir Irfan?
No, sir.
And yet,
Okay, there is a question. Yes. Yes.
In the course list, it seems to have all kinds of courses.
Okay.
It's an awful lot of courses to go through to find your own.
Okay.
Doesn't it just somewhere list what your own courses are?
No, I don't think so. You can, if suppose there are three courses
sorry, can you repeat
under
the
your
question,
name.
please?
Okay.
So I guess
Please.
courses, I'm sure they're wonderful courses, but I will never use them.
Okay.
Is there any way I can get rid of them?
No, ma'am, I don't. Okay, there is a question from our faculty. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. There is a question from our faculty. If they are having more than one or four courses, and how can they get rid of it? Okay. Yeah.
When I try to change it into the faculty list, it says you know, I'm supposed to put my course in.
Mm-hmm.
And when the screen comes up with a list of choices, there are like, it looks like hundreds of courses.
Okay.
Do I have to go through all of those every time I want to?
Yes, ma'am. You have to go every time for all. Yes.
Yeah. I think we start typing your
Yeah.
course and then.
Irfan sir, can you please repeat the question?
Okay, ma'am, your name is
Grace Clark.
okay, ma'am. Grace Clark has a question that there are more than courses registered, and all the time they have to go one by one, and it means yes, they need to. Okay. Yes, every time you have to. Yeah.
Too early. Program.
Yeah. Yeah. We will ask the faculty to the IT basically to work on it. Yeah, we'll let them know.
Because
Yeah.
I only have three courses in this list.
Okay.
400 courses.
Mm-hmm.
I just have to go for all of us.
Yes, you have to go every time for one by one. Every time. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The IT has designed this type of. Okay. So this is it, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Irfan, for this session and call it off now. Thank you everyone for attending. Thank you.